Hi guys, Top Pops here, and about a year ago I reacted to MaxMoeFoe's entire Funko Pop collection, or at least what I thought was his entire collection. Until I found this video, which seems to be another room in his house full of figures that we never looked at in the video from a year ago, so I'm so excited to get into this, especially because he puts the prices on the screen from what they're worth back then, about 3 or 4 years ago, so this is going to be super exciting to see what they're worth then versus now. So let's jump into this thing and let's see how it goes.
Hey guys, Massive Legend here.
Hey Max!
Today we're going to be doing an office tour. It's been one of the more requested videos since I did the collection room, and before that I did what's on the shelf. It's only fitting that I show where the magic actually happens.
That's the one that we reacted to, guys, the collection room, like he said there, so I guess there's another what's on my shelf, so maybe if I can find that video, we'll react to that one sometime in the future. But for today, let's keep going through this one.
Different things here, and then we start entering the realm of the pop vinyl. Now the thing about these, you notice I have some quite rare pops, and they've got some scuff marks and things. I've taken poor care of them. And a lot of these go for a lot. Even though they're not special, they're just old pops that are no longer printed anymore.
Okay guys, so I want to pause right there because you guys can see that he actually put the prices on the screen. And if you noticed, the Sandy was about $80. When we checked a little while ago, I think it was maybe like last week I looked, it's worth around $300. So that is crazy how much more expensive it is only 3 years later. And also, it looks like he has the entire set. When I personally only have, like, I think the glow-in-the-dark SpongeBob and then Sandy out of box. It's not that many from the original set, but I have collected the entire new ones, so maybe those ones will go up in the future sometime. I don't know, but whatever it is, I definitely do want to go back and get these ones because it really is a great set. And that Mr. Krabs looks weird, but it's definitely a cool figure.
Sometimes a pop will be very old, but it will still be in circulation. There'll be so many of them printed, it never runs out, or they'll keep being printed, they keep the licensing, and that's just how it works. But for a lot of pops, they either stop renewing the licensing or they just don't print them anymore, and they become known as vaulted.
No guys, I did want to pause there for a second because there were some really amazing characters out of box, and I know that there was a lot to go through, but I'm sure he's going to slow it down in a second, so let's keep watching.
Biggie and Tupac, sweet. These boys, even loose, go for a fair bit, but like Tupac boxed on his own, it's pretty wild since he's just a standard pop.
Okay guys, so this was June 23rd, 2017. It was going for $370. Now, it might have actually gone down since then because they did re-release, or not re-release, but recreate a new Tupac figure, but I do want to check that real quick, just for fun to see what it's at today. Never mind guys, I stand corrected. It is actually almost doubled in price. It is now worth $760. Wow, I was wrong. Oh, and also guys, just for fun, I did look up Biggie, and he's worth $260 in case you guys were wondering.
That I originally got for 15 Australian dollars. And please take note that none of these I ever wanted to take out of the box. I used to live in a smaller, one-room sort of place, and I literally didn't have room, so when I first started collecting, I just took them all out of the boxes. I no longer do that at all. We've got a League of Legends statue, Annie there, very high quality, pretty cool. In this one, we've got a statue that I got from Disney World. Looks like wood, but it's not actually wood. We've got the some of the Kiss boys there. We've got some Blizzard pops. Down here, we have a handmade Totoro. No, I just called him Totoroids. These are all very dusty. I don't take any care of anything. I'm a disgusting animal, but you probably come to already know that.
Oh, and also guys, I do want to mention that I will be jumping around a lot because there is a lot of stuff in here that is not Funko related, but if you guys want to check it out, I will have the video linked in the description down below.
This is where I have everything off camera that I haven't filmed, or that I have filmed, and is in storage. Let's see, for instance, these Adventure Time mystery figures and tins. I'm actually not sure if they're a mystery or if the corresponding characters reside inside the tins. But yeah, that's something I haven't filmed.
Actually, guys, now that he says that, I don't know either, because I did one of those for my biggest mystery mini videos ever on YouTube, and I got the same fin inside of a fin tin. So if you guys have opened up more of those, please let me know if they are different or the same in the comment section below, because I would love to know. Because, yeah, I'm still confused about that.
Rick and Morty blind boxes. What I like about these is they have different rarities. Like, Ghost in a Jar is 1 of 72 chance to get. So you can see they're all different. I love having that hard to collect chance. Over here, more loose pops. About 4 copies of Chef on DVD. Figure.
Max, we don't care about Chef. I want to see the Pops here, and it looks like there's some really great ones. Actually, he's got the Plants vs. Zombies figures. The only one I have from that set, and I might as well show it off, is this one right here, which is the Conehead Zombie, and it doesn't look like he has it there. Maybe it's on a higher shelf. I'm not too sure, but this really is a nice figure, and these ones came out back in 2012, and I actually got this one probably 3, maybe 4 years ago, and if you guys want to see the back, there is the other ones in the set, like some of the ones that he showed off there. He showed off Pea Shooter, Zombie, as well as the Sunflower, and I would love to have those 3 in my collection. And also, just for fun, let's look them up. Okay, so the Zombie is worth $85. My Conehead Zombie is worth $50, and then there's also the Zombie Disco, which he does not have. The Pea Shooter is worth, wow, $120, and Sunflower is worth $80. So they're nothing too crazy, but they still really are nice pops.
More Pokemon cards, loose pops, a Diablo 3 USB drive. Shout out to Chad for getting me that. More loose pops, little swords, more loose pops. Boxed Pops, Gemini exclusive, Comic-Con exclusive, Fred and Barney's. I don't know if you guys saw that there, but it looks like Max has all 4 of the different 2-packs for Fred and Barney from the Flintstones. I don't know why Funko made so many of those, but they really do look neat. There's the Gemini Collectibles one, the Comic-Con one limited to 480 pieces, as well as 2 others, and I'm not exactly sure what they are. Let me see if I can see them here. I believe that they're just 2 random other colored ones. One of them was maybe exclusive to Gemini again, and then there was a common one as well, I think? Something like that, but this really is some crazy figures that you don't see very often, so it is cool to check them out today. More pops, a Game Boy SP, pop, 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 pop to the top.
And now, guys, I know it was hard to see him. He was quick about that, but that was definitely some really great figures. I saw the Gandalf without a hat on, as well as with a hat. Those ones there are probably worth about $100 to $150, maybe even more than that, but it really is some crazy stuff. And it's too bad that he skipped by it so quickly, because it really was some great figures.
Now, from there, we come to the main domain. This is where the magic happens. This is the center stage.
Okay, guys, this is exciting. This is the stuff that you see in most of his older videos, and this is where a lot of the more expensive out-of-box figures are, and I'm super pumped to check them out.
Up here, more loose pops. I usually just ended up having whatever pops. Originally, when I set up this desk, that would fit a full set in each. However, yes, the Big Bang Theory is garbage. Anyway, I don't have... There's actually 1 too many to fit there. Those originally were the set that sat here, but now I use this to sort of just chuck stuff up there that I'm in the process of finding a home for.
Wow! Okay, guys, I want to look at this one here. So I have a lot of the Big Bang Theory ones, but I do not have a lot of the Walking Dead ones. And for the Big Bang Theory ones, I kind of know what they're worth. Like right now, they're probably about like $50 to $100. I know that Leonard's the most expensive out of all of them, and that's one of the only ones I'm missing. I also don't have Bernadette. I didn't get Amy, Bernadette, or Leonard. The 3 that I don't have. You know, it's funny because they all have glasses, and I guess I just missed out on them. I definitely should have picked them up a long time ago, but yeah, that is really some cool stuff there. And also, I know I've been looking at pretty much all of them, but that's the point of this video. I want to look up some of the older Walking Dead ones there just to see what they're worth, because I believe that's the Michonne with the 2 zombies, and that was a 3-pack, maybe a previous exclusive one? I don't know, kind of looks like it. Let me take a look. Okay, guys, so it's a little bit confusing to me. I can't tell what's what here. It seems like it was just the normal Michonne's pets, but then the Michonne was bloody, and I don't know exactly which one it is. Maybe Angry, Bloody Sword? I don't know. It's tough to tell. If you guys can tell, please let me know in the comment section below, because those do look like some pretty rare figures.
This side, more Walking Dead. And then up there, you got Jack Skellington, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Just to let you guys know, the mayor on the right side there is not the newer one. That's actually the older one where he's not holding the megaphone. And that one there that he's got is worth a butt ton of money. I definitely recommend checking because it's worth, I think, like maybe $200, $300. Something crazy like that. It might have gone down a little bit since the new one came out, but they are still different. So I'm guessing it's definitely up there still.
And let's take a look at the sweet top. Different things, Mickey stuff. We've got some DBZ there. There's some Cloud Strife. There's Ash in the back. 3 more PlayStation 1s. Some Ninja Stars stuck in that. Then Sonic and Knuckles. Really wish I didn't open those. Those go for a little bit now too, I think.
Those right there are some really old Funko Pops, and I know I keep pausing, but I definitely wanted to pause on these ones because the original Sonic and Knuckles are hard ones to find, and yes, they do have newer ones like these guys here, but to have the original ones, it really is cool.
There's the Dragon Ball shaped water bottle. Some more Dragon Ball Z over here. That's a really nice statue, actually. He-Man stuff. Little Pokemon things. There's Max. Got some dice in his head.
It's kind of funny, guys. He's got one random wacky wobbler of Max on the side there, and that actually is a Funko product from probably like maybe 2008, 2007. Wacky wobblers were actually before Funko Pops, and I know we've talked about them on the channel before, but that is really cool to see here. And then he also has the original ones from Masters of the Universe, which is the Skeletor and He-Man. Pretty cool to see here today.
That's pretty much the whole lot. There's a Sonic Energy drink. Oh, come on. Come on, you. There we go. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's, well, I mean, kind of a lot.
Well, guys, there we go. That was MaxMoeFoe's entire, I guess, office tour. It didn't really look like an office, but it's definitely somewhere where he would film his videos. And I guess you could say that my office doesn't really look like a stereotypical office either. Usually it's got a bunch of desks and papers, and mine, instead of papers, we have pops. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and please let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite part of Max's collection today? For me, it's definitely got to be the Adventure Time stuff or the Plants vs. Zombies ones, because I would love to go back and get those figures, especially because they aren't over like $200. And I thought they were going to be like $200 to $300 each, but with them being like $80 to $120, it's not even that bad. I'm getting all of them for the same price I thought I would have been paying. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Slow. Like my lashes.